Hello everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much everybody for coming back to my channel. Thank you so much to everybody who's listening right now in the podcast. It is Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. I'm here to speak about the breaking news that we have. Is the situation that's happening right now in Pakistan and India. And you guys know what I always say, even though it's not affecting us right now, you know, we need to pay attention to what's happening in the world because as believers, we are called to pray for people, have compassion for people, and you never know, things like this, So in my opinion, this is very unexpected. I wasn't so aware of the news that was coming out of India and Pakistan, but to know that it's called the silent mission or something like this, and to see it unfold and already cause so much damage is very concerning, and we should be paying attention to things like this. Okay, we can't live ignorant. We know that, that we believe in the promises of God, but we need to remember He wants us to have compassion for other people. And when things like this happen between two countries, a lot of the times it's the innocent people that pay for it. Okay, let me tell you exactly what's going on. The India said it launched Operation Sindoor on Wednesday, striking a terrorist infrastructure in both Pakistan and Pakistan administered Kashmir. A major escalation that risk is spiraling into an all-out conflict between two neighbors. Okay, I heard that, I think it was the Prime Minister of India saying that it's imminent that they will eventually go into war right now. So it says here that Pakistan said 8 people were killed already, right? Including children, in what the Prime Minister described as an act of war. Pakistan also said 5 Indian Air Forces planes and drone were shut down. This is how fast this situation is escalating. It was just launched a couple hours ago and already have 8 people killed, 5 plane and drones shut down, and children hurt. So this is what I'm talking about. I think it's happening very fast, and like I said, they're saying they're going to go into war, right? That's what the Prime Minister said. Let me continue to read here. The latest escalation comes after gunmen massacred 26 civilians in Indian-controlled Kashmir last month. India accused Pakistan of being involved and vowed to retaliate against those it deemed responsible. Okay, so this is, maybe I heard about it. I wasn't aware what was the conflict about. But it says here that a situation happened last month, right? Well, we just entered May, so it happened in April. Meaning like it could have been last week. So a gunman killed 26 civilians, right? And they have warned them, saying we are going to retaliate. Okay, so it says also here Kashmir dispute. India, which has a Hindu majority, in Pakistan, which is mostly Muslim, each control parts of Kashmir but claim it full and have fought 3 wars over the territory. So that's also a big factor in this situation. It's now morning in India and Pakistan, and the region is on edge after New Delhi launched a military attack on its neighbor in the early hours of Wednesday. Pakistan claimed it shot down 5 Indian Air Force jets in response, in a major escalation between the nuclear-armed rivals. Okay, here's what they are telling us. Excuse me, I'm having issue trying to read here. So it says here that India strikes officials in India says they have struck targeted 9 sites in both Pakistan and Pakistan Kashmir. Both India and Pakistan control the parts, like I mentioned, of the contested Kashmir border region. India claims only terrorist infrastructure was hit, not civilian, economic or military sites. But Pakistan is saying that is not true. civilians and mosques were hit across 6 locations. So this is why it's escalating very fast, because they're saying we're hitting the people that came here and did this. They killed the 26 civilians last month, and they're saying your target was hitting, it was hitting civilian sites, and it hit here. Let me just. It didn't hit just where the terrorists were hiding. It says here that it hit civilians in mosque, and it was hit across its location. Pakistan said, it shot down 5 Indian Air Force jets and 1 drone in self-defense, claiming that the Rafale jets, sophisticated multi-role fighters, were made in France and are among those that were down. Indian authorities have not yet confirmed any planes lost. Okay, so as we know, when it comes down to breaking news and things that are happening in the moment, obviously the information changes very fast, because not everything is released right after they go and investigate exactly what happened. So right now, this is the reason why I wanted to come and share this. It's a lot of information to kind of tell you. I know the president, Donald Trump, already spoke about this, and he said that when he was asked around 6 p.m. today, he was asked about the conflict in India and Pakistan, and he said it is a shame, and that the U.S. State Department said the government is closely monitoring developments. The international community is warning against further military actions, with the UN chief urging the two countries to avoid military confrontation that could easily spin out of control. And I feel, in my opinion, everybody, excuse me, I think it's escalating extremely fast. Okay, this is why we have to pray. When we see situations like this, we have to pray. I understand the Bible says, when the disciple asked Jesus, when will this thing happen, and he mentions you're gonna hear wars and rumors of wars, right? And it's interesting to me, to be honest, and this is just me speaking to the Christian community, how even the disciples wanted to know when the second coming of the Lord will be. And they asked Jesus that when Jesus was in the flesh with them, right? They asked him that. But when it comes a lot, with the Christian community, we want to be oblivious to what is happening, completely irrelevant, just continue with our programming, completely ignoring what's happening in the world. And even if, like I said, it's not affecting us outside our window, we need to understand that people today, right? Well, over there is Wednesday already. They woke up with sounds of bombs being, missiles and bombs being thrown at them. Okay, their future is uncertain right now, and like I said, when you see countries like this fighting, a lot of the times it affects a lot of the innocent people, right? And people with that don't have the economic resources to kind of leave the country and be like, I'll come back when these people are done fighting, right? A lot of the times people can never even leave the country. They have to just, they have to just stay into the conflict. It's over, and that's why a lot of the times we see a lot of mass casualty of civilians, innocent people being cut in the gunfire. One country is saying we're not attacking the civilians, and they're saying actually what you hit villages and you hit mosques, so you are missing the target. Basically, they're saying so. Right now, everything that's happening, in my opinion, guys, is escalating very fast. We should be praying for everybody affected by this. Also, like the U.S. president said that they are monitoring the situation right now, and the UN is asking the two countries to not go into full-on war right now when it comes to this situation. So, like I said, a lot of information is changing fast when it comes to breaking news. So, I might do another video sometime this week to give you an update of the situation that's happening right now in India and Pakistan. Let me know, guys, your thoughts. And like I say, if you can pray for everybody affected by this. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming back to my channel. Thank you to everybody who's listening in the podcast. Have a good day, everybody. God bless. It's 10:15.